Hi guys!
Aaron, get back on that couch.
Oh. Okay.
Hi everybody.
Sorry.
That's okay. Hello everybody. Welcome to this edition of R&B Reviews. I'm Rob.
And I'm Darren.
And we got coming up for your entertainment. We finally got around to releasing me, Dan, and our friend Dave's review of the movie It, Stephen King's It, that came out. And hopefully you enjoy it. And see, you're growing a bit of a beard, Darren.
Yeah, for my parody character in our Defending Inhumans parody,
on, yeah.
I had a lot of fun bringing to life It, too. Although the movie kind of creeped me out, so I didn't see it with you guys.
Didn't bother to come see it.
No, I'm more like a vampire, zombie kind of guy. I kind of draw the line at like horror movies like Freddy and It, and Jason's alright, but Michael Myers is okay, but anything other than that, no.
Well, for those of you watching, watch the review and you'll see our opinions on it, so we'll see whether this is the type of horror movie for you or for not.
Yep.
Enjoy.
All right.
And thanks again for doing the animation for the video.
Oh, no problem, Rob. It's my pleasure. Just being creative. Yeah. So, guys, just come and defy awesome with us and enjoy.
R&B Reviews Defy Awesome.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I got you. Okay, enough fooling around. Take it away, Rob, Dan, and Dave. Is my movie your fave?
Hello everybody, and welcome to R&B Reviews. I'm your host Rob, and I'm surrounded by some special guests today. One of my
welcome
to
R&B
Dan, welcome back.
Reviews. I'm gonna get you, and you, and you, and you.
And we've got an even special treat here. We are joined by my co-host Dave, who's talking to us over the phone from Hawaii. Hey Dave, how are you?
Hey Rob, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's great to have you back.
Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been like 2 years.
Yes. Now, for those of you that are new to R&B Reviews or haven't seen everything, Dave was a regular reviewer here on the channel. We did a segment called What to Watch for Your Popcorn, where we would watch movies that were available on DVD or streaming or what have you. The playlist is still up if you want to check it out. But in 2015, Dave moved to Hawaii and he left the channel. And I don't know why we didn't think of this before, having you do it over the phone, but it's been a couple of years,
yeah.
But it's great to have you back, and I'm glad to be doing this. Well, I'm sure, Dan, you're happy to have Dave on the channel, too, for this video.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, and just to let everybody know, I've got this picture of me and Dave right here. Here's a couple of us,
it looks like
having
you're
a couple of drinks right here.
hard
There's
there,
Dave,
huh?
there's me, and I'm putting it right here between us to kind of represent Dave. So he's got a presence here, both physically and verbally. All right.
Terrific.
All right. Well, today we're going to be reviewing the movie It, or as it's called, Stephen King's It. It's based on Stephen King's 400-page book, It. It's set in a small town in Derry where kids are disappearing one by one. And one of them is a younger brother of a kid named Bill. And he and a group of 7 other local kids who kind of call themselves the Losers Club are united when they start having very unusual and very frightening encounters. They believe it has to do with a sort of shape-shifting creature who often takes on the guise of Pennywise. In this version, he's played by Bill Skarsgård. And they're determined to kill it since no adult in the town seems to be determined to do so. Now, I just want to let everybody know, I personally have not read the book, but
well,
I've done some research on it.
If this review fails, you are to blame.
Miniseries where, so basically, that's as far as I go with the characters. The difference between this version and at least with the miniseries and perhaps with the book, is it's told in dual narrative, where you have the main 7 characters as kids, and then there's another storyline that takes place 20 or 30 years later, where they're adults, and it kind of goes back and forth. And of course, many of you that are familiar with the 1990 miniseries, it had Tim Curry as Pennywise. And with this, like I said, this version of the movie, it only focuses on the kids, but supposedly they're going to make a second movie that focuses on the adults. All right, Dave, let's go ahead and start with you. What was your opinion of the movie?
Yeah, like you were saying, this is the new one. It's only, like,
How you doing, Hawaii, Dave?
The original was mostly like mixed where they're adults and kids and everything. I just saw the old one last night, but as far as the new one, I really enjoyed it. It's pretty much different from the older one, because the older one has bits and pieces of from when they were kids and when they're adults. The new one is just basically when they're kids, and then they're gonna make a part 2 later of when they come back years later as adults. But I saw the old one last night, and then I saw the new one a few weeks ago. I really like the new one, though. I think it's actually scarier than the old one. I think Pennywise in the new version is a lot scarier than the old one. So, and then I think the acting was really, really good. Character development was really good.
All right, well, Dave, I do agree with you. I did think it was an entertaining movie. I'm not sure I was quite in love with it like a lot of other people do. Maybe if I read the book more, maybe I would have got into it more. But I mean, there's stuff about both. There's stuff about both versions that I liked. Now, in the book, it actually takes place in the late 50s for the kids, and in this movie, it gets moved up to 1988. That took me a little bit of a while for me to get used to. I thought it sometimes created a bit of, like, for example, and I don't know if it's in the book, but in the original and in here, the boy Bill has a bicycle which he calls Silver, which is an obvious allegory to the Lone Ranger's horse Silver, Hi-Ho Silver. I think that went very well with the old version, but here, I don't think kids, I didn't really watch the Lone Ranger as a kid in the late 80s, so I don't think they would have really known who Silver was unless they watched it, on, Daffy Duck cartoons getting mixed up. But I did like the look of this movie. It was very atmospheric, and I do agree with you. I think Bill Skarsgård definitely creates his own Pennywise. Like, Tim Curry's Pennywise was a little bit more over the top. Bill Skarsgård is a little bit more subtle. He's a little bit more sinister, I think. And I think the kids here, and even in the older version, I thought were very good here. I thought they worked very well. It took me a while, I think, for me to see their chemistry, but I think as the movie went on, it definitely got there. This version is definitely gorier than the original. Like in the original, when something happens to a kid, it gets left to your imagination. Here you actually see the gore. And I like that this movie is kind of like means about, the kids are trying to conquer their fears, whether it's illness or in some cases their own parents or what have you, or clowns, as in the case of Richie. The two problems I had with this movie is Richie, who is the comedian of the group. I mean, sometimes he was funny, but sometimes it sounded like he was saying funny things, quote-unquote, at weird times, and sometimes it sounded a bit forced. Like, I found the dialogue here to be a bit forced and sometimes a bit bland. And, and for me, I didn't really get scared with this movie until maybe, the middle of the movie. Well, for me, that's when the scares for me started to really affect me, but I thought it was definitely a well-made movie. I mean, obviously, they got a bigger budget than the original miniseries did, but I kind of missed the dual narrative where you see how all these events affected the adults. Like in the original movie miniseries, it goes back and forth, and then they go back, like a flashback to see how this happened. I kind of missed that.
And then the difference with the gore was, I think it's because the original one was like a TV movie, and they had to keep the gore to a minimum because it was on network television. But here it was like a regular movie in theaters and all that, and it was rated R. So that's why they were able to make it gorier.
Yeah, but for me, I think that's why the original version worked a little bit more, because sometimes I think, it's scarier if you imagine what really happened to the characters. But
it was more like comic book gore, kind of, than like over the top gore like the new one.
Yeah. But overall, I definitely think it was a good, entertaining movie. It wasn't boring. It moved at a good pace. I thought there was I just had a few little nitpicks with it, but for me, it wasn't really, to me it didn't get scary until maybe like halfway through the movie. Dan, what's your take on it?
Well, for me, since I didn't see the 1990 version or read the book, I kind of got bored into the movie after the 10-minute mark.
Down, down, the movie man. He lives in the garbage can.
Happening to the beginning of the movie, it's like, it's its climax.
No, I didn't jump till they visited the house together. Yeah. All right, go ahead, Dan. And what
to me, they kind of focus too much on their biggest, the children's biggest fear.
Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of a big black cat? I know Dan is.
Shouldn't the children have like more in-depth fears than just one of their biggest fear to actually let the clown change into that big fear? Yeah. At the closer to the end of the movie, it's like, even though it says like Pennywise the dancing clown, where he just dances and the movie shakes side to side.
Yeah, that house inside the sewer thing that he lives in, and then the door comes open.
Yeah.
And he's like doing the Russian dance.
Hey, shouldn't it be like more scarier than just doing the Russian dance, like having his head twirl 360 degrees, making it a little bit more scary?
Yeah.
Is this good for you, Dan?
About the kids' personal fears. I mean,
am I scary enough for you,
Dan? The character is almost like a shapeshifter, like in the movie and in the
round and round I go, where I stop, nobody knows.
People getting killed. It's because he feeds on fear. Like,
my, you look absolutely marvelous, don't he, audience?
Everybody's got something to be afraid of, and you gotta, just buckle up and somehow get over it.
Yeah.
Right. And then the other main,
I crack myself up.
Because like when they all like team up together, then none of them are alone, and then none of them really get hurt as bad as when they're alone. One of them just goes in by himself.
Yeah.
Since they conquered one fear, wouldn't Pennywise have like different other fear? Like children have different other fears in their Pennywise arsenal to actually make it more of a more scary movie?
Perhaps. I mean, I think the clown is just maybe it's a favorite persona of his. Another thing I really liked about the movie was the kids. I thought the kids were very well casted, and since most of them, I think, aren't really major stars at this time, I felt like they were believable. Like, you didn't have sometimes if you cast child stars, sometimes they don't feel authentic. Here, they kind of felt authentic with me, and I thought they were very good. The movie does have some good moments of humor to kind of help balance the tension. I mean, I thought it was an entertaining movie, but it seems like more people are in love with the movie, maybe a little bit more than I did. But I mean, the book, I understand, is like 1,400 pages. At least that's what I saw at my library. So I'm sure with both versions, there's only so much they can, put in there, But I think, they did a good job, I think, with this movie focusing on the kids and a bit of the character development. So I can't wait to see where, if they get the second movie off the ground, where it goes. All right, now, Dave.
Right, yeah, because that'll be when they're adults, yeah. I can't wait either.
Yeah. Well, Dave, let's go ahead and wrap this up. So how would you rate the movie? Would you say see it in theaters, wait till it comes out at home, or snuff it?
I'd say see it in theaters.
All right, I would also say see it in theaters, too. I think it's a good movie. I mean, it wasn't as scary as I was hoping it would be, but I think it's very good, and I like that they were able to develop they had more time to develop the kids here than probably they did in the first movie because they didn't have to share it with a second storyline. So that was probably another plus with this version. And Dan?
Yeah.
I also say see it in theaters.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, that's our review of It. If you've seen the movie, go ahead and post your comments and tell us what you thought of the movie. Did you really like it? Did you think it was okay? Do you prefer the original miniseries, or perhaps you prefer the book more than either of these versions? And of course, come check out the main page. We'll get some other reviews of movies that you can either watch in theaters or perhaps in the comforts of your own home. And if you're interested, consider being a subscriber. Hit that subscribe button, okay? All right, well, thank you for watching. Dan, thanks for coming by again to do this video.
Oh, you're welcome.
No problem. And Dave, thanks for taking the time out of your schedule to give us a call and be part of this video.
You're welcome, Rob.
All right.
I'd be glad to do it again.
All right, we'll have to keep that in mind then. That should be another thing. Do you want Dave to make more appearances in videos? Go ahead and post something in the comment box.
Adios.
All right,
See
well,
you
thank
later,
you guys for watching.
amigos.
R&B Reviews.
Bye now.
DEFY
Make sure you hit that
Awesome.
subscribe button now.
Hey guys, Darren here, Creative Content Manager and Marketing Director of R&B Reviews. I really hope that you guys really enjoyed our It review. And I had so much fun bringing the character to life, and I really tried to make him comical and educational, and he's not the best role model for kids, or families for that matter, but I really tried to make him like more lion-like, and kind of like how Johnny Depp is with the Mad Hatter. He basically was my inspiration. It is a licensed character, and through the power of transformation copyright, I was able to actually transform him from a really scary looking character to a very lion-like character, and I had a lot of fun doing it, and I just put my media arts animation knowledge to create a finished product. Rob has been harking on me, actually. We got to get it up here, and because it's going to leave theaters pretty soon. But I checked the show times and at our local theater, and it's slated for this Sunday to premiere. So if you guys really want to check out it, like I said before, I did not see the movie. It would just really creep me out. But I had a lot of time. I had a lot of fun creating a creepy character and voicing it. And I hope you guys had a lot of fun with this video. So please subscribe, because there's lots more cool things on the way, guys. Our Inhuman parody, and I'm donning Medusa's wig because she's an awesome character. And right now, if you're following Inhuman, she's lost her greatest asset, which makes the character even stronger. I don't care what you say, the Inhumans has a lot of powerful messages behind it, and people just don't see it. They're just like too critical with the with the evil public eye. I mean, Rotten Tomatoes wouldn't even review them in IMAX, but I think it's all part of Marvel's brilliant plan. So I think that they're partnering with them in some way. But I love Rotten Tomatoes. I really go to them for my reviews. But you guys can come see us, because we dig a little bit deeper than just regular critical reviews. And that's what's really special. And this is educational for the kids. I'm going to take you behind the scenes of just animation, art. If you guys are creative, I really want to hear from you. We could feature your artwork in our videos. And in our website that's currently in development. But it's just me doing everything, the acting, the animation, the scripts, and everything, and I'm having a blast doing it. And I just love it. I love being creative. I love doing cosplay, and really that's what I'm going to bring to this channel. It was a regular review channel, but yeah. So with that being said, I am going to roll the credits now, and give credit where credit is due, because on YouTube you cannot just use any. Oops, my ear fell off. you just cannot use any image or any audio that you want. YouTube really does an awesome job of providing music for your videos and sound effects. You can just not take any image off of Google because it is copyrighted, and you guys will get in trouble. We almost ran a risk, and we had to pull the video. I told Rob, but life is all about making mistakes and learning from them, and we're just lucky that YouTube really didn't flag us. Thanks to Rob's friend Justin, who is actually a regular on the channel, but he's having more endeavors. So Justin, please come back and join us. We really got cool. Well, at least I think we did. So with that being said, I am going to show you now some really cool things here. Okay, so okay, this isn't working, so we'll have to do that separately. But yeah, we're fun here. We're a family-oriented brand, and I'm just doing everything to promote our brand. And you guys got to really stay tuned. Really cool viewing experience, and I'm very, very excited about what is happening. And I don't know. I love to talk a lot. And I would love to hear from you guys. Please comment in the section below. Please email me at darrenflowers31@gmail.com if you have any suggestions, because this is only our channel, it's your channel too. We want to create a personal, professional viewing relationship with our viewers, and you guys would be a part of the company, basically. This is something that never been done before. I'm really excited. Some thoughts to chew on. Who do you think is the best role model for children? I basically think, or society as a whole. I basically think of icons like Ellen DeGeneres, Steve Harvey, Oprah did a really great stuff with for our society. And Ricky Martin is really a great influence. And, Stan the Man Lee. Oh, I love him. I want to meet him one day. Dr. Axe. He changed my life with his natural medicine. He has YouTube channels. Check him out. It's awesome. If you guys are musicians, I really want to get in contact with you. We are exclusive at RandBreviews, meaning that we are very discreet with our names. We do not reveal where we're at. If you guys are local, I ran into you. We're going to have some promotion parties coming up here pretty soon. And I'm just really trying to market our brand and get it out there. And it's not easy getting a company off the ground, especially when you got a family member who's wheelchair bound and cannot walk. So that's really all that I'm facing. I'm sorry it took so long to get these videos up. Well, this video up, but I really wanted to put my heart and soul, my creative soul, into bringing it to life for you guys. And I really hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you next time. So come defy awesome with us, and just let the good times roll, really, and everything is awesome at RandBreviews. Yeah, okay. All right. So yeah, and to my students out there, I give a shout out because you are awesome, and I am known as Mr. Marvel. Because I love Marvel. But Stan Lee is the first Mr. Marvel, let's not forget. So you guys just stay tuned, and I really want to know what you think. What are the positive role models today for kids? I mean, what is Disney? I mean, Elsa, Wonder Woman. I mean, guys, throw some feedback at me so we can have the Q&A session in our videos. And just stay tuned for the Inhumans parody, because after the It review, and we got our Mother coming up, which bombed in theaters, but there's a bright side to it, and you guys are just going to have to find out. That is going to be our next video, followed by our mission, our brand, our vision, and how we're going to put you guys in the viewing experience, and on the website, and market like your creative talent. And you know, we are just going to have so much fun together. So hit subscribe, and you know, just keep on defying awesome with us. And guys, watch the Inhumans. They're on the 3rd episode. I was really shocked because the Inhumans, what I saw in IMAX, I was right all along. Marvel has its tricks up its sleeves. There's render layers on Medusa's hair. It looked spectacular on the small screen. So you guys are really missing out if you really hate the Inhumans. Because I fully stand behind them, and we are going to defend them coming up. That will be our major video. And in our mission and our brand video, we are going to give you a sneak preview of the first half of everything, of our Inhuman parody. And it's just going to be really exciting. I'm looking forward to working on it, and we still got to film the regular review, but we filmed the first half, and I really love to get a shout out to Nate Sharna. Okay, so I talk a lot. I'm so sorry. I really try to be interesting and entertaining. If I'm not, oh well, I'm only human. I'm not inhuman. Or am I? Okay. All right. So yeah, guys, just have a good time. And here is the credits, because we got to put these in here because Kevin McLeod, who does the wonderful Frost Waltz audio, which we really told a story of it, like through the review and through the animation and all that. His brilliant work really told our story. So you know, movies are nothing without music. Creative forces all have to work together as a team. And at RandBreviews, it's just me doing it. So I really want to hear from you guys, especially my college friends and my high school friends. You guys know who you are. So just stay tuned, and really defy awesome. I said that again, but oh well. You know. All right. So here's the credits, and I'm gonna channel it a little bit. Okay. So hang tight. RandBreviews presents Stephen King's and New Line Cinema's It. Special thanks to YouTube for providing an awesome royalty-free music and sound effects library. Music by brilliant musician and composer Kevin McLeod. Frost Waltz by Kevin McLeod is licensed Common Attribution License, http creativecommons.org license source, http://incomtech.com. Music free index HTML src USAN 1100516 artist http://incomtech.com. You absolutely have to put that license in there to use the audio. Okay, where are we here? Okay, cinematography and masterful editing by Nate Sharna. He rocks, and he's so awesome. I hate for him to leave us, but he is. Along with his awesome parents. Special thanks to our awesome CEO and founder, Rob Stevens, and post-founder, Brendan. Come on back, dude. Also, Hawaii Dave. And Dan, the man, the movie man. They're all awesome. Everything is awesome at R&B Reviews. Okay. You want to take over? Animation, acting, editing, cover art, and special effects, and script, and story by Darren Flowers, creative content manager and marketing director of R&B Reviews. And special thanks to my and our family and friends for supporting R&B Reviews, and our loyal viewers and future fans. We all love you. You're very special. A shout out is on its way, guys. For more awesome, defying videos, subscribe to R&B Reviews. And just hit that subscribe button because it's going to benefit you so much. I can't wait to reveal what I have planned for you guys. So you guys take care. Oh, and then I'll give you a little peek at my my creative Bible. This is where I keep all my notes and everything. It's like gold to me. There's my friend Susie as Esmeralda, and then we got the John as Tarzan, and I got a comic book coming out pretty soon. Just really cool stuff, and I'm gonna bring it to R&B Reviews. So you guys stay tuned, and just come defy awesome. Alright, thanks guys. We'll see you next time. Bye. R&B Reviews, defy awesome.